Hello fellow Sudokans and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku Puzzle. It's Thursday the 22nd of September 2022. I'm in a grrr mood, if you know what that means. I don't really know what it means, but what I can tell you is this. This puzzle and I have history, annoying history, because I brought my cat back from the hospital and left him outside for a little while. There are various steps that I have to go through to produce these videos for you. The first few steps before going in the editor is to, of course, go to the website and transfer the digits from the website into the Sudoku Exchange, as you do as well, no doubt. Then I change the cursor to large size to make it easier for you to see on the screen. And the next step is to set the video recorder going. Now what I did was steps 1 and 2, and I heard the cat meowing, and it needed sympathy because it has to undergo some painful treatment very regularly, at least monthly anyway. And the poor thing was meowing outside, so I had to go out and give it some comfort for around 10 or 15 minutes. When I came back, I jumped straight into the game, thinking I had started the recorder, and had not finished the game triumphantly, went to quit the recorder and then realized that it wasn't recording. Now I have to tell you that I played the game without pencil marks successfully. I did this time manage to do it all without pencil marks, but it took me quite a long time. There were some things I was really kind of that I should have seen much more quickly. That took me a long time to see. I don't know the actual time. I wasn't really paying attention to the clock, and plus the fact that I'd already gone out to see the cat for 10 or 15 minutes, so I have no idea of how long it took me, but I do know that it took a long time. Came back in, was annoyed, and thought, okay, let's try the game again. So set the recorder going, made a couple of moves, and messed it up after a couple of moves, trying to replicate what I did before, trying to remember what I did the first time around. I'm hopeless at this kind of thing. I dislike playing replaying any Sudoku game, to be honest with you. It's something I do not enjoy. I don't like replaying these games. Once they're done and gone, they're out of my head, and I try not to think about them anymore. Now I know some of you like to play them and maybe perfect them, or play them in as good a way as you possibly can. That's not me. I don't really get pleasure from that. If I just find them annoying to replay. So anyway, this is my third attempt. First attempt was successful. Now I'm getting messages on my wrist. Please don't interrupt me again. I'm getting messages from an unknown person asking me if I am still in Thailand. It's a very strange message. I think I should just ignore it for now. Right, I have no idea who that was. Anyway, where am I? Yes, this horrific Sudoku. It's tearing out of me. I will try, but the problem for me is that I shouldn't try to replicate what I did before, because I just mess it up. So I should try, and I should just try to see the digits as they come through. But you should know that I have played this once without pencil marks, and then second time, just a couple moves in, like about 3 moves in, I messed it up already. So let's try not to mess it up this time. Okay, right, 9 across here and 9 up here. That's going to give me a 9 in that square there. Okay, now the missing numbers in this row are 1, 3, 8, 9. I know. 1, 8, and 9 all block this square, so that's got to be a 3. Now we can see that will leave us with 1, 8, 9. Now we've got an 8, 9 in this column, so this can't be 8 or 9 and must therefore be 1. 1 blocks down here, 1 blocks across here. This will be a digit 1. 1 blocks down here, 1 blocks down here, and 1 blocks across here, giving us digit 1 in that square there. I think I'm just going to go through the digits like one by one, because otherwise I'm going to try and remember what I did before, and that's where I tend to go wrong. So let's just go through and find the easy numbers and then go from then on. Can't remember how many easy numbers. I can't really remember how I solved the game, to be honest with you. What I do know is 5 and 9, we have blocking across these two rows. So we have 5 and 9 just here. But I think we need a bit more. Now I found that at a slightly later stage before, and so I managed to find something down here, but I don't know what that was. So let's just forget that for a moment. Were there any easy numbers? I can't even remember now. So how on earth did I find the answers? Where did I go? I know where something is. I know where it is, but I can't tell you just yet where that thing is. Let's have a look at these 8s as they stand right now. That's not good. This is 8 and 9, right? The 6s must be up here. The 5s will be in these squares. The 7s will be here. Oh man, it's going to be even slower this time round than the first time round. What am I doing here? Oh, here we go. 5's blocking like this, so that's a 5. 6 blocks across here and 6 blocks down here, so this is a 6. Now we have 2 blocking up here and 2 blocking down here, so this is a pair of 6 and 2. Right, 6 and 2 are there. This is entirely different from how I did it before, but anyway, if 6 and 2 are there, 1, 3 and 4 must be in these squares, right? If this is 6 and 2, we have 1 and a 3 here, so this has got to be a 4. I never did it at all like that last time, but anyway, a bit of variety is useful. So, of course, then that leaves us with 1 and 3. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing, why it's taking me an outrageously long period of time. I happen to know what goes in these squares. I mean, I can remember, but I can't remember how on earth I found it. I've just got to investigate where these 9s go. Not quite. This is even more tortuous than last time. And last time it really did take me a long time. As I said that I should have found it more quickly, but this time also it's really taking a long time. I don't know why I can't find this. Last time I worked out this beautifully, and therefore I got these digits, and then I got that one. And I know what it is, but I can't for the life of me see why. Unless I made a mistake, I suppose. It's possible that I fluked it the first time around. It's always possible. Okay, 5 and 9 are here, 5 and 9 are here, 5 and 9 are here, right? So the missing digits in these two squares are 6 and 8. Now we have the 8 blocking here, so that's our 8. And this is our 6. 6 blocks up here, 6 blocks up here, and across these two rows, that gives us a 6 in that square. 8 blocks, now I can tell you what I needed to tell you. 8 blocks up there like that, so that's the 8 there, then the 1 blocks up here, and that will be our 1, and that's what I discovered previously. Okay, so now 8 and 1 block across here like this, and 8 and 1 block up here. So this is 1 and 8 in these squares. Now we have 2 blocking across here, so that has to be a 2 like this. Now if we know this is 1 and 8, we know that this is 5 and 7. Okay, let's take it being 5. 5 blocks across here, 5 blocks across here, 5 up here, and 5 up here. That will be our 5. If we take it as 7, 7 blocks across here, 7 blocks up here, 7 across here, that will be our 7. Okay, this is 8 and 9 still, so this will be 3 and 4 in those squares there, but that takes a little bit longer to get if I remember correctly. Right now, 5 is in one of these two squares, or we could just do this, 5 blocking across here, across here, across here, across here, and across here, so that will be our 5. And now what? One blocking down here, 1 down here, and 1 across here, so that is the location for 1. Six blocking down here, that puts 6 into one of these two squares, blocking across here, 6 across here, and 6 down here. That's the 6. 6 up here, 6 down here, and 6 across here, giving us a 6 in that square. 6 across here, and down here. You must be a 6. 6 down here, down here. That's the final 6 and our first completed digit. Right, where to look now? Uh, 7 blocks down here, so that'd be a 7. This is our 3. One empty square, let's fill it with 2. We have 4 blocking down here and 4 across here. That puts 4 into one of those squares. Blocking across here, 4 blocking across here. That must be our 4. 2 missing numbers here are 3 and 9, so this will be a 7. Seven blocking this square and this square. We don't have a 7 in this row yet. This is not how I did it before, by the way. 7 blocks up here, 7 across here. That's our 7. This will be our 5. Yeah, I didn't play it like this before, but anyway, it's more enjoyable now. 5 there. And the missing number here is a 9. Once I can get started, I think it's the same as last time. Actually, it was difficult to get a foothold somehow, but once I got going, it was not too. It was much quicker, I should say. 3 across here, 3 up here. 3 will appear in that square there. One missing number here, which will be 4. and 4 across here and 4 down there, so that must be a 4 as well. One blocks across here, so that is our 1. The last number to get in this block is a 2. 2 blocking down here gives us a 2 there. Missing digits from here are 7, so we got an intersecting 7 there, and I think it's an 8 to finish. Okay, so that stops this square from being an 8, so 8 goes here, 1 is there. 1 empty square here. We're looking for 2, I believe. The 2 blocking down here, and across here puts a 2 into that square there. 1 empty square here. We're looking for a 7, I think, to complete the row. Okay, here's an empty square. Let's put an 8 in it. Then we'll bring the 8 up here and up here, so that will be an 8. And this will be a 9, because we had 9 and 8 here since the beginning, right? 9 goes there. 9 blocks down here, giving us a 9 in that square. 1 empty square down here to be filled by a 3, giving us a 4 here, a 3 up here, a 4 there, a 4 in that square, and a 3. Oh, not quite finished. We still need a 3 down here as well. Okay, so I've no idea what the time should be for this game. As I say, the first time around it took me quite a long time, longer than that I would suggest. But I did do it without pencil marks, so that's twice without pencil marks and 1 dismal failure. Just, I don't know what I was doing. Okay, enough of this horrible New York Times game. Nothing horrible about the game itself, just my attitude to it. And I'm leaving Sudoku for several hours, many hours now. I'll come back this evening, I think, to play the Los Angeles Times. Bye-bye.